Speak now to Brian Concannon Jr. via Skype in Boston. He is the Executive Director of the Institute for Justice and Democracy in Haiti. And Mr. Concannon, how do you assess the situation now as we look ahead to these potential elections in April?
Well, I'm optimistic. I'm not certain that there are going to be elections in April because that date needs to be set by an electoral council, which hasn't been named yet. But I think Haiti moved itself a step back from the brink by canceling the elections in late January. I think if those had gone forward, Haiti might have been saddled with an illegitimate and distrusted president for 5 years. And I think with the departure of President Martelly, who's really been at the center of the electoral problems, Haiti now has a chance to step back and say, how are we going to run elections that are fair and are perceived to be fair by the majority of the voters?
So what needs to happen here to placate those who are angered by the current situation?
Well, the big issue right now for negotiation is how far do you go back to correct the problems? As you mentioned, the elections in August were violent, so much so that about a quarter of the votes were not even counted, and there was an extremely low turnout because of voter intimidation. The elections, the second round in October, were deeply corrupt. One official investigation looked at 78 tally sheets picked at random and found fraud or serious irregularities in all 78. So there's obviously deep problems. I think that most people taking to the streets think you need to go back and basically redo the elections from scratch. There are some people saying, no, we just have to have the final runoff election based on these results, which I think would be problematic. It's take more time and money to go back and do it right, but most people in Haiti are saying it's better to do it right than to build on a foundation of sand.
Right. Some of these political reforms sound okay, don't they? Reintroduction of a two-term limit, the Berber language being recognized as official and so on.
Yes, and people are taking to the streets, and people are frustrated, and obviously they're acting out in ways that are not always constructive. But the demands are really basic democracy 101, having the basic structures of government that the people can have confidence in, which is extremely important in a country like Haiti because the government is going to need to make some hard decisions to move Haiti forward, and it's very difficult to ask your population to make hard decisions if you were elected through violence and fraud.
All right, thanks very much indeed for that. Brian Concannon speaking there. Thank you.